One thing that I was not taught when I was a lukewarm Christian was a solid foundation of grace, specifically God's grace, right? So I often found myself in moments of temptation really relying and often failing in my own strength to overcome certain temptations when they were presented to me. So let me go ahead and save you a significant amount of time and explain to you how God's grace operates in our lives as believers. We actually see the working of grace in Second Corinthians when the Apostle Paul is having a conversation with the Lord. He's begging God to take away that thorn in his side. Now, when you read the scripture in context, we can readily assume it's a type of struggle, a type of weakness that Paul has. And God says, I'm not going to take that struggle away from you. My grace is sufficient. In fact, my power, my power is strengthened because of your weakness, right? He's offering Paul God's grace, right? But we often have a misunderstanding of what grace is and how that looks, or what that looks like in the life of a believer. We often interchange, in fact, mercy and grace. Now, we can readily understand what mercy is, right? But we often really don't understand what grace is. So when you look up the word grace in Greek, which is the original language that it was written in, it is essentially God's influence on your life. See, this whole influencing thing is nothing new, right? It is just presented in a different way because we have the workings of social media. So when you are in a moment of weakness and you are calling out, God, give me grace, grace, what you're actually saying is, God, influence me in this moment so I can make a righteous and a holy decision for you, right? We can't really beat temptation in our own strength. That's why God gives us the gift of grace, his influence in our moments of weakness for us to make the right decision. So moving forward, are you going to rely on your own strength to overcome sin? Or are you going to give in to God's grace? That's all for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.